everybody. Today I have a special guest. This is my very good friend Sarah, and today we are talking about Year of Storms. If you are not familiar with this is the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series, so we'll tell you this video will be full of spoilers, so I'll let you know when exactly I spoil it, but if you haven't read any of these books at all, I would not say do not watch any further because I'll probably spoil a lot for you, but if you've read them up until this point and haven't read this one, I'll let you know when I'll spoil you. So basically, me and Sarah today are going to talk about our thoughts and opinions on it. She loves this book as much as I do, so I'm excited to talk about somebody in real life because I always talk about people on Twitter and stuff, but never in real life. So we're like book friends
in real life. IRL.
I've never used that.
Me either. It's funny to say it out loud.
Okay, so overall, what did you rate this book? Like a 1 out of 5?
4.3.
Really? I gave it a 5.
I'm always 5 for her, but there was some things.
Okay, we'll talk about that. I gave it a 5, but then I think about it, it'd probably be like 4.5 just because of some things I didn't like about it. Because I gave Queen of Shadows. What'd you give Queen of Shadows?
Oh, 5.
I got 5
all across the board.
Okay, until this one. This one kind of broke. Okay.
Right.
Don't watch any further if you're in this book, because I'm going to spoil it for you, and I do not want to get a lot of comments. Because I do. I get some comments that are like, he's spoiling everything.
Nothing
I'm letting you know.
hateful.
Yes, nothing hateful.
If we can come to terms about our ships, you can't come at us in the comments.
That's true. The first thing I want to talk about is Kale not being in it. So Kale, like, I was on like page 100 and I was like, where's Kale? And he wasn't even in it.
To the end of the book, I realized. When I finished the book, I realized, oh, he's not in it. I wasn't like super disappointed.
I wasn't super disappointed, but I was like why? But I don't know. I think what's going to happen is in the last book, he's going to come with this army because that's what him and that girl, I forget her name.
Homegirl with the hands.
Went to go like rally up troops. So I think in the last book they're gonna it's gonna be like Lord of the Rings, where like all hope is lost, and then boom, they come in.
Just made that connection and made my heart swell with happiness. Like Lord of the Rings, y'all. Yes.
I just talked about characters because that's what I do. I talk about characters. I want to talk about first my favorite character. I don't know if she's your favorite character, but Manon.
Absolutely.
So when I first read, what was it, Air of Fire? Did you like her in Air of Fire?
I've loved her since day one.
Really?
She's like
Air
one
of
of my
Fire.
favorites.
I was like, who is this witch? Because she is a witch.
She's an amazing witch.
But then Queen of Shadows, I was like, yeah, Manon, I get you. In this book, I was like, she's amazing.
She's like the ultimate. Honestly, I would say she was tougher than Aelin herself.
Yes, she was. Oh, Manon is like
this whole book. I was like, yes. Every minute, I was like, oh, I got so frustrated. I got so flustered. I was like, give me her. I need her. And they could just write a book on her.
I would read that. I would read that.
Sarah, write a book on her.
Amen. I would totally read it. Oh, my favorite thing is when that she was gonna have to kill her cousin Astrid, and then all of a sudden she just turns and like cuts her grandmother. And I was like,
grandmother. I was like, boom, through the book.
That was like, oh my gosh, that was like the most pivotal point because I mean,
this is it.
And then everything that happened, she's a Croatian queen.
But when she took off
her sister's cloak and threw it in the water,
I was like, this is it. I was like, she is it.
She's the best.
So epic.
She's epic, right? I liked her more than Aelin in this book. Let's talk about Manon and Dorian. Do you like them or not?
I totally ship.
Me too.
I totally ship them. Me too. I do. Because Dorian is such a playboy and so like...
But he's got such a heart of gold, though.
He does, but he's so kind of like arrogant almost that I think he needs kind of a BA wit to set him in line.
No, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. And let me just say, if you're a younger reader, this book is not...
Don't read this.
Let me fix it. This book's not YA anymore. It's more new adult. You know what new adult is?
Yes, definitely.
It has a lot of sex scenes, more than I was expecting.
It was so steamy.
It was steamier than A Court of Mist and Fury. If you read that, there you go, just for reference.
It was steamy.
It was very steamy. But the Manon and Dorian steamy scenes, I was liking.
I was like, yeah.
Give me more of this. Let's talk about a lead. Do you like a lead?
Okay, I really loved how much focus was on a lead.
Me too. I didn't think I would like that at the beginning.
I liked the budding, watching the relationship between her and Lorcan go from like none to what?
Yes, that's exactly how I feel. Leah, I did not think was going to be so prominent in this series. I'm
really glad she was.
I am too, because I thought she's very strong, especially the scene where her uncle was about to like put her in that coffin, and you thought she was about to stab him, but she was going to stab herself because she was never.
When they said that she broke her nose trying not to go in that thing, I was like,
that's intense stuff.
I was like,
ow. So many coffins being put in this book. It's insane. What else? Oh, Lysandra.
Okay, I have loved her since, but she like ultimate hero for me.
Oh my, the sea dragon, that was probably the best,
And
my
then
favorite scene in this whole book.
When Aiden...
He's like, one day we're gonna get married.
Oh my god. I was like, yes, you are.
Yes,
You are. I love you. I love their spiciness for each other, but then it's like checks and balances.
Checks and balances.
Government speak.
Yeah.
But she's like, like on the beach and
And
she's
the
like,
sea
"Oh,
dragons.
I'm dying," and he's like, "You're gonna marry me." And
I've told everybody that you are.
you are gonna marry him.
I love how there was no like. I know there's a lot of sex in them. I did like that there was none for them. Like, I still feel like they're
It's still an
developing.
innocent, budding love,
And I like that.
and it's very raw.
Yes.
And I like that too.
And especially because of him meeting his dad, which was insane.
I know.
And just Sandra, man, the sea dragon thing.
The sea dragon. The fact that she became something that she just saw in images that's so mythical, and what that must mean to the Mycenaeans.
Yes.
Something like that. What it mean to them. Oh my god.
That's it. I know.
I'm prepared for that epicness.
I thought she was gonna die. I'm not gonna lie, because
I did too.
I was like, all those words. I was like,
Honestly,
oh my
the
God.
fact that no one I love died.
It's gonna happen. I mean,
Someone's gonna die.
oh, I think at least 2 or 3 people are gonna die. I don't know who. I don't know. I don't want it to be anybody.
I hope
but
it's Maeve.
Well, yeah. I don't count people that we don't all work with. I'm talking about our core people.
Okay,
like,
our court.
So let's talk about our main character, Aelin. Aelin, what did you... Okay, I like Aelin, but sometimes I feel like she's a little bit too cocky and too... what's the word?
Arrogant.
Yes, I just feel like that sometimes. I'm like, I like that about her, but sometimes I'm like, you can step it back a little bit. You're a queen. You need to hold some, like, regalness, you know?
I do like how she's capable of switching between, like, assassin biznatch to queen. Like,
Yes, I like that, too.
Well, not even, like, because she does bring that cockiness to the queenliness, but then whenever she has those, like, like really awesome moments, you're like, yes! Yes, that is the queen, but you're right. She does.
I love her, but that's the only thing I
But
don't
does she
like
have
about
to? Be a nasty one.
I don't think she's nasty. I think she's just,
Sassy.
she's so sassy.
She's
She's
so
like the
sassy.
definition of sassy. Look up sassy, get a picture of Aelin right there. And then, okay, her and Rowan. Look, was that your ship? What's your ship?
Oh, I ship me some Rowan.
Have you always, though, since the third book?
Since he kind of came around, like, since he exposed his vulnerable side, like,
Like the blood
at
oath?
first, when he was like, oh, I'm an asshole, I was like, no, he's annoying, I want him gone. I didn't know who I shipped, but
Yeah.
we won't go into
Look,
that.
I've liked Kale and Aelin, but I get that ship is done with.
I don't
I'm not-
ship Kale ever.
Okay, that's totally fine. You know what? That
Call
ship's
her a
done.
monster.
Okay, that was the last book. She destroyed Kale. That's why I didn't like the last one that much.
Okay,
She butchered him
Alright.
into tiny pieces. They
It's
did
true.
it for the sake of liking Rowan, though. That's why I didn't like. If it would have happened organically, Kale becoming a jerk, I can understand that. But I think I felt like she
But
just
nothing, now that Maeve has exposed the world for what it is, nothing happened organically. It happened according to Maeve, and
That's
was not organic. This whole book has just, boom, nothing happened naturally.
It happened all to her stuff.
All according to the gods and some old evil fae.
Everything's been planned like
Douche.
from the beginning. That was
Since
the ending.
birth.
Yes, like Aelin's pretty much been grown up a cow for slaughter, pretty much.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'm just saying.
You're right. You're
It's
right,
true, though.
It's true.
She's a vegetarian. That's why
I am.
Sorry, probably a vegetarian beast. She's been pretty much raised to die. Let's just say that.
She has. She's been raised for other people's motives. I'm scared for her.
What was that? There was that one thing where there was on the tomb that Brandon was carving, and nameless is my prize, and that's what Baba Yellowlegs said to her, and we never really understood it till now. She was nameless because she didn't have a name yet.
Right, but they knew she would be born. They knew what she would be capable of,
And she knew that she had to die.
That was it, Matt? Mala's blood runs,
but
through
it also runs through Dorian too, so one of them has to die. Aelin and Roland. Okay, so they had a lot of sexy scenes on you. Did you like every one of them? I thought it was a little bit too much, but I still liked
It got a little 50 Shades for me.
It did. That's what I was like,
oh.
I even got uncomfortable reading it. Or to the second way.
On
So she got one on the beach, right?
On
And
the
so
beach.
she was basically on fire, and then after, like, everything turned to glass. And there was a lot of, but I like Aelin and Roland. They're mates now. We figure that out. But I think a lot of them
They're
put that
married.
together. Yeah. Which, by the way, when I read
Are we
that,
going over this right now? Is this happening now? We're going to talk about this, how it's the same.
yes.
Okay.
So basically, like, she did a pretty much pulled a Court of Mist and Fury where they got married in that book. I'm not gonna. I probably just spoiled it for you. I apologize.
Well,
and now they do the same thing in this book. They get married.
Sneaky. On the sneak, you don't even know. They just swing it on you.
That's what happened in the Court of Mist and Fury.
I know. It's like, oh.
But you know what though? At least in that book, it's a little bit better term. She's going to Tamlin, and he's not gonna like abuse her and stuff.
But
does
he
book,
emotionally?
Okay, yeah, but I'm
Physically,
saying like she can take care of herself. Poor Aelin is stuck in a freaking iron coffin with Maeve.
I know. I was crying. I was just crying.
I mean, what's gonna happen? Like Rowan's going after her, and
but he has to do it alone because Lysandra's got to hold it down for the underground.
I thought that was amazing, and the fact that Aelin has been planning this stuff since day one. She kind of already knew that she was going to be taken by Maeve.
So who's really the mastermind of calculations?
Aelin.
Is it the gods or is it Aelin? Because it's like she already knew.
Yeah, but she didn't know though that she was going to have to die. That she was going to have to make the key.
She did not know that she was basically the lock.
Oh my gosh, that mirror and everything. So what is it now? So we have 3 work keys. How many do we have? We have 2, don't we?
We have Aelin has 2, and Homie and Morath, and Uncle Vernon, but it's Erewhon who has the other work key.
Okay. So, but we know Dorian,
and that's how he's popping out them Ilkins and all that.
Yeah, that's true. So Dorian and Manon have 2 of them now, and they're off to find the 3rd one. If I'm correct.
Because Aelin is smart as crap, and she slips them.
Yes. I love that she let them Manon. I love that friendship that they have. I'm so
glad how she stood, because I was pissed at her. I was like, why are you so cold-faced while they're taking Aelin? But
she knew that's what she had to do.
She knew. She was like, take her. Don't care.
Because I got the work keys.
You got nothing now.
Yeah, Maeve doesn't know. But I bet you wonder if Maeve does know. Because she's just, she knew that Rowan and Aelin were freaking mates. And she wanted them to be together.
From forever ago. Wants basically to, use Aelin as a weapon. The way I interpret it is that she wants to use her to her own. Because she's so powerful. And then she wants Rowan and Aelin to have a baby. Because that baby is going to be like
10
a nuclear bomb.
Oh my
could.
So she's probably just waiting for Rowan to come.
She just wants to have them have a baby.
So it ended basically like that. So we have these. We have Dorian and Manon going off to find the 3rd work key. We have Lead, Lorcan. It's Rowan went by himself. Are they all going to help to get Aelin too? But Rowan kind of went on his own way to get Aelin, obviously. He's got to go find his wife, is what he said.
His wife.
And then we have Aedion and Lysandra, her pretty much being
But she has Fenris, too. Aelin has Fenris, and we know that Fenris has some kind of, loyalty to Aelin. He always has.
Yeah, but he has not been broken from the Blood Oath yet.
No, but he's still capable of having independent thoughts, because doesn't his twin is owned by Maeve as well, Blood Oath.
That's true. See, the Blood Oath thing's so tricky. It's you can do certain things, but then you can't do certain things.
Right. You can have the freedom she allows, I guess.
Yes.
But I'm hoping that he'll be able to, snap out of it to some degree, because Aelin needs somebody.
She does. Oh my gosh. So what do you want? The next book's going to be the last book. So what do you want to happen? I know that Alien's going to have to die. I don't wonder if she's going to do a Harry Potter thing where Harry Potter sacrifices himself, but then he gets brought back because,
resurrection stuff.
Yeah. Was she going to do something like that because Aelin was so good and just... What about Nehemiah? The fact that Nehemiah had known all along. What? I did not see that coming.
Anytime she's brought up, I sob.
Oh my gosh. I know.
When she died, dead.
She's anything for my people, anything for my people. She was the most selfless person in this whole series. Nehemiah.
Why did she have to die?
Because I guess to make to accept for Selena to accept that she's Elaine. How do you say it? Aelin. Crap.
I don't know. We don't know how to say it. Whatever.
I know that scene was that was hard for me to read because she was fighting tooth and nail. It was heartbreaking.
When she was getting whipped and refused to count, I was like, yes, you refuse. Don't open that mouth. Don't you say one because I hate Karen. I don't even like Karen.
Oh, that guy is.
Can we talk about Karen? That evil dude?
Is that his name?
God. Well, it's spelled like Karen Terrier, so that's why I'm saying it's Karen.
I don't know. There's a lot. I probably pronounce
cute dog.
Wrong.
Evil man.
Evil man.
Evil. Why? I know that we have him in this situation because he's the heartless evil man, but is he Valg? Because
he could be. What about Dorian's brother too, the one that's holding the throne? I bet you he got some Valg blood in him because he's so
oh yeah, well
he's
evil.
With the Valg. So anyway, we're gonna wrap this up because we were talking about overall we really like this. This is one of my favorite series ever.
It is my favorite series ever.
Yes.
Oh, well, no, I take that back. Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter.
To the
death.
To the death.
Always, forever.
Always.
Oh, we love this book. Love. Oh my gosh. Sarah J. Maas just writes these they're like crack. Like, it's
Maas hits.
yes. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So if you have read this book, please let us know what you thought, and let us know what you think that's going to happen in the next book. And yeah, hopefully give Sarah some love, because I want her to come back on this channel because
We're gonna have to go over this, all of them. All of the next, apparently, what, 4 of a quart.
Yes, every single Sarah Maas video I'll do. She'll be here.
I'll be
so
here.
Get ready.
Sarah
and other ones
will
too.
be here.
Yes. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. And I will see you in my next one.
Bye.